Hello and welcome to the Mind of Sunnyvale. This is Wanda, aka Sunnybelle. Thanks for tuning in. Today we'll be looking at our first port day in Aruba. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I hope you enjoy. Here we are, morning number 3. This is to be our first port day in Aruba. So again, we're early risers. We can't even help it. We'd love to sleep in. Our bodies just won't allow it. And the lovely sunlight coming through our balcony helps with that. So again, when we get up, not many other people are here. This will be crowded soon. Within the next hour or so, it will be crowded. So here we are. Our favorite breakfast spot has got to be Blue Iguana. Yesterday I did the brunch because it was a C-Day brunch, which was very good, but kind of want my breakfast tacos and burritos, you know? So that's where we're off to now. Blue Iguana. Yay! So isn't that a lovely sight? There's land. We're getting closer and closer to our port. This is awesome. Now I'm going to show you our delicious breakfast. So my husband started on his tacos already, but don't they look delicious? And then these are my tacos. I decided to go with tacos today instead of burritos. And I got some watermelon slices. That is delicious. And you put this together with our view for the morning. It's a great way to have breakfast. So my husband and I keep saying my husband and I. Have I said his name yet? Hi, Walter. I'm gonna look at you. That's Walter, my husband. I realized I say my husband, but I never said his name. But we're just walking around this ship. He went and got some Gatorades for our excursions, and it's so quiet. No, people are asleep. They're not really, or eating. I guess they could be eating breakfast. We're a little early. We're early risers, so we have already had breakfast. And we're just waiting by the elevators, trying to go back to the room, rest a little bit before it's time to disembark. I'm so excited. Our first port of this trip and our first time in Aruba. So this is pretty cool. This is just the elevator bay. We're just waiting. But that little funnel thing in the middle is pretty neat. It changes. Of course, it goes completely blank when I turn around. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Advertising your Dr. Seuss breakfast and activities, and yeah, just waiting for the elevators. Very empty, very quiet. So we are in Aruba. We have disembarked. We are walking down the pier to get actually into the city, town. I don't know, what would you call it? Everything's a city, okay. So yes, you can see all the different buses lined up for transportation. We're supposed to meet our tour excursion on the pier 15 minutes before the start, but you know, it's not time yet. We actually got here a little early. So that's their catchphrase I read. Their thing is one happy island. That's kind of their slogan. I think it's even on their license plate. So yeah, welcome to Aruba. So we're entering the little touristy shop places. Oh, they have like a little food court here. That's cool. So, and it's Barros, Cinnabon. So yeah, it's a little tourist, little shop. They have the info center over there. And yeah, very cool. Oh, and there's even more little shops over here. We'll come back and see those later. Right now we want to head out so we get ready for our excursion. So yes, I am here. We are in Aruba. My husband's taking pictures behind me. But yes, I have made it. It's very hot, very sunny, but a beautiful day. We're going to be snorkeling today, and we also have lunch on the beach. So just really excited. Looks beautiful. Happy to be here. Just looking around. And yeah, we're here. Waiting patiently for our excursion to begin. So we are on our way to the catamaran to start our snorkel adventure. Very excited. Here goes. We began to board our catamaran, and I couldn't even use the audio because it was so windy. That will be important later on during this excursion. So our helpful crew explained to us what we would be doing, and then we were on our way. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day. Just look at it. Walter and I are geared up and ready to go snorkeling. I didn't notice until later, but I actually forgot to hit record. So I only have some of my footage from our first snorkel in the shallow area, but here's a few highlights. So we just finished our second stop for our, what was it, snorkeling. It was to see, I forget the name of the shipwreck. I'll look it up and I'll tell you. But for the shipwreck, it was really awesome. I'm pretty sure I got some video of the shipwreck. The waves and the currents here are a lot stronger than the first one. It was shallower, and this is deeper, and yeah, the current was strong. I looked up, my husband tapped out. He was like, you can stay in the water if you want.
But I watched her to make sure she didn't get...
He sat on the steps and watched me the entire time.
But no, that was crazy.
But the waves were higher than I could lift my head at times. So, yeah, but it was fun. Hope I got some good footage. Now it's off to drinks and then the beach.
Palm Beach
Resort for our lunch. Hungry. I worked up an appetite. This is fun.
Yes.
We passed by a pirate ship that was run by another excursion company, and we even saw some people parasailing. So now thank you. We are at the beach. We are eating our barbecue lunch, yum yum. And then we get to go on the beach, sit in the chairs and just relax. The water. Hi, husband. The water is delicious. Delicious. Wow. The water looks beautiful, but the food looks delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Looks good. So we're ready to eat. Me, hello. I'm about to eat my delicious lunch. And then we'll get finished on the beach. But yeah, just excited to be in the restaurant and ready to eat. All right, let's go. Oh, you're trying to get some of our lunch. Sorry. Sorry, my guy. No lunch for you. So we have finished my husband, we finished our barbecue lunch. We are now on the beach. Beautiful white sandy beaches in Aruba. And I don't love being in direct sun, but I put on a lot of sunblock. That's what it's for, right? But yeah, we finished our lunch right there at the Pelican Pier. If you can see that. So the company that ran our excursion, actually this is all theirs. Pelican is under them. So the restaurant, the catamarans, the boats, the tours out, the snorkeling, all of them. And these are their white chairs. So here we go. So here we are. We are on the beach in Aruba. It is hot, but it's not horribly hot. It's just hot. What you would expect. Yeah, I said it's what you would expect, darling. My husband trying to correct me just because he has all that, weather and geography knowledge. Whatever. But here's a little, I don't know if it's a well-known secret. I don't like direct sunlight. I hate direct sunlight. But the umbrellas were already taken, so we're in direct sunlight, which is why you'll see I'm covered in a towel that's slightly wet. Because I don't do direct sunlight. I've been burnt enough times in my life to know that, yeah, direct sun and I don't mix. I've reapplied sunblock 3 times. I've applied it 3 times today. One before we got on the boat, one time before we went in, and then again when we got out. So I'm hoping I don't burn this time. We shall see. But we did find our chairs. They're serving drinks on the beach if you want them. We're going to be on the beach for about an hour. And yeah, I was just checking to make sure I turned on my mic because I would be very sad if I said all that and my mic wasn't on. But yeah, we're just enjoying. I might dip in the water a little bit. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. So I might dip in the water a little bit. But right now, I just want to sit. We've been in the water. We were snorkeling. There's a lot of water. So I might dip in a little bit just because it's hot and, to cool off. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. Don't get dizzy, but this is just a little spin around to see what I see. And those are my toesies. So I feel a little better now. I went in the water, dipped all the way in, did a little floating. And now I'm just going to land on the beach. We have less than an hour left before the bus comes to take us. And I feel so much better now that I've taken a dip in the waters. It's very cold compared to, obviously, the hot temperature and the air. But I feel much better now. So yeah, just really enjoying this day in these lovely white sandy beaches. Yeah, I'm enjoying Aruba. After this, we'll probably hit the shops, maybe see if we could get some local food or something in town, and yeah, we'll see how that works. Bye. Then it was back on the bus and going back to the port. Aruba had lots of restaurants and stores that you'd be familiar with. It was very touristy in the area where we were. So It was really interesting to see things that I would see normally, and apparently Aruba has cacti. Who knew?
So we could have gotten on the ship, but I said I kind of wanted to see a little bit of local Aruba. What the locals do, the shops at the port, they were okay, but I kind of wanted to see a little more. So, ooh, Diamond International, maybe that's where I'll go. Hi, husband. Don't tell the audience. Just kidding, I don't have money for that. Here I go walking, just exploring. Random blue horse. Have to look up, see what that's about.
We made a little pit stop at a place called Nidushi Coffee, and my husband got like a latte or frappe, and I got myself a smoothie. I wanted to get a pastichi, but they didn't have any more that day, so no luck, but they had other food. There was also a bar and a gift shop with items from local designers. It was really cool. Then it was back to the ship.
This is our animal of the day. Looks like a dinosaur. What do you think? Dinosaur?
Yeah.
I think it's a dinosaur. Maybe not a pterodactyl. What's the one with the long neck? Brontosaurus? I'm gonna say it's a brontosaurus. It's very cute. Yay! So we are back on the ship. We did the beach. And then we walked around downtown a little bit. It is very hot and we are still kind of sandy and salty. So we didn't stay very long. Now we are going to clean up and maybe get early dinner, second lunch. I don't know what it is at this point. But we're gonna get a little bite to eat and maybe catch a show or a game or something. Since we're back on the ship, it was lots of fun. We got a couple of souvenirs, but yeah, it's hot. We did a lot of water and beach time, and yeah, I'm kind of done. So this might be it for activities tonight. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe a nap will make me feel a little more energized.
While walking around that night, we found the silent party where everyone gets to wear headphones and listen to their choice of music and dance in a big group. It was very funny to watch. Thanks for watching our first stop in the ABC Islands. Come back to see our next stop in Bonaire. Until the next time, have a Sunnyvale day. Goodbye.